Welcome to the world of online gaming, a digital battleground where players clash for glory and bragging rights. But in this arena, not all warriors fight fair. Some spread toxicity like a virus. Their weapon of choice? Not keyboards and mice, but insults and negativity. These are the toxic streamers, feared and avoided. They thrive on the misery of others. Their rants and insults echo through the digital halls. They are the villains of our story. Enter Venomous Viper, the most toxic streamer of them all. Known for his explosive temper and cutting remarks, he was a force to be reckoned with in the gaming world. His real name? Lost to the digital ether. He was a mystery, a shadow in the online realm. He was known for his skill, his precision, and his ability to outplay almost anyone. But what set him apart was his even greater talent for trash talking. His words were weapons, sharp and unrelenting. His voice, dripping with sarcasm, could make even the most confident player doubt themselves. He had a knack for getting under people's skin. He had amassed a following, not of fans, but of rubberneckers, people who couldn't look away from the train wreck. Drawn to the spectacle of his toxicity, they watched in morbid fascination as he tore through opponents. He was a master of psychological warfare, using mind games to break his opponents. Breaking his opponents before the match even began, he was a legend in his own right, feared and loathed in equal measure. But there was one gamer Viper hadn't managed to break. A legend whispered about in hushed tones. They called him Bixi Op. No one knew his real name or his face. He was a phantom, appearing only in the highest echelons of competitive gaming. Bixi was the antithesis of Viper. He played with quiet confidence. His movements were precise, calculated. He never boasted. He never raged. He let his skills speak for themselves. And they spoke volumes. One day, Viper, in his infinite arrogance, decided to make Bixi his next target. Known for his ruthless tactics and unyielding confidence, Viper was always on the lookout for his next big conquest. He thrived on the thrill of competition and the adoration of his fans. He challenged Bixi to a public match. The announcement was made during a high-profile live stream, catching everyone by surprise. The game? StarCraft III: Legacy of the Void. A game that demands not just quick reflexes, but also deep strategic thinking. A game of strategy and cunning. It was the perfect battleground for these two titans of the gaming world. Viper's announcement sent ripples through the gaming community. Forums buzzed with excitement and speculation. This was a clash of titans. Both players had legions of fans who eagerly awaited the showdown. The day of the match arrived. The anticipation was palpable. Thousands tuned in, eager to witness the showdown. The online viewership numbers skyrocketed as the match drew closer. Viper, in his usual fashion, spent the pre-game trash talking, trying to get into Bixi's head. His words were sharp, designed to unsettle his opponent. But Bixi remained silent, unfazed. The match began. The tension was electric, and everyone knew they were about to witness something extraordinary. The game was a tense back and forth, with each player pushing their limits and testing their strategies. The atmosphere was electric, filled with anticipation and the sound of rapid keystrokes. Viper, true to his nature, played aggressively, rushing Bixi, trying to overwhelm him with relentless attacks and sheer force. But Bixi had anticipated this. He knew Viper's tactics and was ready to counter them. He defended with calm precision, turning Viper's aggression against him, using every move to his advantage. As the match progressed, Viper's frustration grew. His once calculated moves became erratic, driven by anger and desperation. His insults became more frequent, more venomous, as he tried to throw Bixi off his game. But Bixi remained calm, focused. He was unshaken by Viper's taunts, maintaining his composure. He was playing the game, not the player. And he was winning, slowly but surely gaining the upper hand. Viper, in a last-ditch effort, launched a desperate attack, hoping to catch Bixi off guard. But it was a trap. Bixi was waiting, having predicted Viper's move. He countered Viper's attack, decimating his forces with a well-timed strike. The game was over, and Bixi emerged victorious, having outplayed Viper at every turn.